The cigarette then has been vilified over the years. It's actually managed to combine 172 countries in a treaty to control its use. I think that's something that world peace has never achieved. Why? It's just a mechanism to deliver a harmless drug, nicotine. Unfortunately, it's also a delivery mechanism for carcinogens and carbon monoxide. So that's the problem of the cigarette. I say that nicotine is harmless, and that's important to this presentation today. Some might disagree on the grounds that it's habit forming. However, I'm calling it harmless because it's a prescribed product. It's prescribed by doctors. It's available as a pharmaceutical product in the form of nicotine replacement therapy products. So in that sense, it's a harmless product. So the industry is looking for a safe cigarette. First of all, let's go back to basics. A cigarette is a nicotine delivery system. Now, so is nicotine replacement therapy product that you get in a pharmacy. What's the difference? Well, the NRT product does not have the sensorial, the emotional, or the psychological qualities which a smoker requires. Who said that? British American Tobacco said it when they launched a new company called Nico Ventures. Another reason is in the numbers. There are 10 million smokers in the UK. There are 150,000 nicotine replacement therapy users. You could say that they're trying to do different things. They are. To quote a nicotine replacement therapy company, we're not wishing people to trade one addiction for another one. Well, that's one argument. Another argument from the tobacco industry would be to say that NRT products do not deliver enough nicotine fast enough or in a sufficiently high dosage for the smoker. And that's another quote from BAT in the context of their Nico Ventures company. To just say a little more about Nico Ventures, it served to sort of focus on what could be a future for the tobacco industry. It's a company that's been set up by BAT to produce a range of products which, according to them, are currently unavailable. And these products are meant to offer the experience of the cigarette without, and I'm quoting again, the real and serious health risks of smoking. There are three big questions. First, can a non-tobacco nicotine product ever have the iconic appeal of the cigarette? Because that's what the current success of the industry is based on. Can the more than 1 billion smokers in the world be persuaded to use another product instead of the cigarette? And thirdly, can such a product ever achieve the regulatory approval that would be necessary if it were to be marketed to the smoking audience? Currently, it's actually more difficult to get an NRT product agreed because the regulations are more rigorous than for a tobacco product. What will the cigarette smoker be smoking in 2050, say? A cigarette which is tobaccoless and smokeless, but it does deliver nicotine. That's what the industry would like to achieve. Now, it could be argued that such a product already exists, and that is the e-cigarette. The e-cigarette produces nicotine vapor, which is inhaled by the user, hence the term vaping. It has no tobacco in it. Is this the future? Well, if it was, why are none of the big tobacco companies making it? Why is it a plethora of very small companies? I'm not sure of the answer to that. Maybe it's because they just don't see this as the way forward. The FDA in the US stated that they wished to apply cigarette-type regulations to e-cigarettes. In other words, they wanted to establish reasons for defining e-cigarettes like tobacco products, although they don't contain tobacco. Maybe that's why BAT's Nica Ventures stated that e-cigarettes was not one of the products they were developing. So, if not the e-cigarette, what will be the future product? Now, we would certainly suggest that there will be a major switch from tobacco delivery to nicotine delivery in the future. Some sort of product which is tobacco-free, which looks like a cigarette, because I think it would need to look like a cigarette to carry the iconic force of the product which it would seek to replace.